Equity Group is among actors amplifying enhanced climate action financing in Africa. The group joined leading global climate action advocates, including the World Bank and the United Nations, calling for scaled-up financing to support Africa's adaptation and resilience efforts.
We are gathering here today where we as a global community, quite frankly, need to put our card on the table in terms of, are we with Africa? Are we standing with Africa? Or are we turning our back to Africa?
Speaking at the launch of the Africa Adaptation Acceleration Program AAP 2.0 in Nairobi, Equity Group Managing Director and CEO Dr. James Mwangi underscored the urgent need to embed climate adaptation into mainstream financial systems.
What Africa needs now is reformed financial architecture that one is bold, innovative, and aligned with the scale of our challenges and opportunities in unlocking and transforming Africa's adaptation and resilience.
AAP 2.0 builds on the achievements of AAP 1.0 launched 4 years ago. The program is regarded as Africa's flagship initiative for scaling climate adaptation across the continent. It focuses on 4 core pillars: climate-smart agriculture, resilient infrastructure, youth empowerment through adaptation jobs, and innovative climate finance.
Again, innovation, new, fit-for-purpose products. The traditional products were never designed for adaptation, so they would never work under the current support. And all of us need to work together, universities, think tanks, so that we develop solutions that are future-proof.
Emphasizing on the importance of inclusion and global cooperation, Director General of the United Nations Office in Nairobi, Zainab Hawa Bangura, said Africa is becoming the home of key global climate conversations.
Kenya is home to UNON and uniquely hosts the global headquarters of the only 2 UN agencies based in Africa, UNEP and UN Habitants, establishing the country as a center for international environmental governance. Africa is increasingly becoming the venue for pivotal discussions and conversations, standing at the forefront of climate change.
Stakeholders were challenged to ensure that the second phase of AAP broadens ambition and deepens impact, ensuring that Africa's next wave of growth is climate-proof.
We need value chain finance that turns comparative advantage into competitive industries. And I'm glad that we have a practical, collaborative framework that we all can work on that focuses on adaptation to create resilience, and from resilience, recovery and positioning of the African continent so as to provide opportunities for young people.
Africa is the most vulnerable continent to climate shocks, yet we are also the driver of climate solutions and the future of green industrialization. Africa is indeed central to the global climate agenda now and in the years to come.
In this new phase, we must aim for scaling up financing by anchoring adaptation firmly within global climate finance structures, expanding access to concessional finance and grants tailored for African nations, and unlocking private capital by de-risking investment and scaling bankable projects.
Showcasing Equity Group's efforts to mainstream adaptation and resilience into commercial finance, Dr. Mwangi called for value chain financing that transforms Africa's comparative advantages into competitive industries.
The next wave of Africa's growth must be climate-proof. AAP 2.0 is designed to help countries and financiers to do exactly that, embedding climate-aware adaptation-focused market supervision, climate risk analytics, resilient financial markets, infrastructure standards, and youth-led innovation into bankable projects.